Hey Talk Nation, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Talk Pro Wrestling. Today I'm going to review the Monday Night Raw after Survivor Series. This will be a Survivor Series Tuesday because I did release the pay-per-view review just before this one, so you guys get a bonus 2 videos today, which is super cool. Anyways, yeah, I'll get into the Raw after Survivor Series. I just want to know what you guys thought of the pay-per-view. You could also let me know down below. I thought it was like 1.2. You'll see that on my review. I didn't think of it that it was really that great. Anyways, I'm gonna get into Raw now. So Raw starts off with Seth Rollins, and then there's like a bunch of wrestlers in the ring. They're having like an open mic. Seth Rollins starts yelling at the wrestlers, calling them all losers, saying that we all lost. They need to be better. They need to make the brand better. And he was just going on and on and on. And then Kevin Owens came out and then ended up stuttering him. With the thing with Raw, with it not being great, I blame creative for that. And I blame WWE management for that. Why it's been bad, because they're out of touch with the current products and stuff. They just don't know what they're doing. I blame them for that. I don't blame this whole like NXT bullshit thing. Like, excuse my language, I gotta watch my language on here, but like that's just my opinion, honestly. Anyway, so that's how it started off, but that's just like my 2 cents on that promo. So yeah. Anyways, so then we had Bobby Lashley against Titus. I didn't even know Titus was still around in WWE. I was shocked to see him. I didn't even know if he was still around. I haven't seen the guy in ages. What happened was Rusev ended up interfering, so the match was DQ, so Bobby Lashley ended up winning. I'm not into this Lana and Bobby Lashley feud. I think it's really tainted, and they didn't do anything really good with it. It's probably going to end up being a tables match, because you saw that he almost threw him through the table. That's probably where that's going. Honestly, I'm not into this feud. It's not working for me, honestly. And I do think Lana and Rusev are married in real life. I think it's just a storyline they're doing. So, unless maybe they are getting really divorced. I don't think they are, though. But, like, I'm just not into it. It's just stupid to me. So, like, I'm not into it. So then we had the Authors of Pain against Jack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. Jack Ryder or whatever needs to get out of WWE. Like, they've ruined his character and they're just not doing anything. I feel bad for him, honestly. But the Author of Pain ends up squashing them, which was so predictable. Like, obviously they're gonna do that. Then we had that guy, I think it's in Zeras or in something, that guy against this Chinese guy. I don't know who he was. I don't know the other guy's name that well. It's in Ceres. He's the guy with the other girl or so. Anyways, he ends up winning the match. I don't even remember his name. It's pretty bad. Honestly, he ends up having another squash match. So, yeah, that happened. It was Andrade, because I looked on my computer. So, yeah, it was Andrade. He ends up having a squash match. Anyways, then we had that other guy, the Best Kept Secret. I don't even know this guy's name. God, I gotta keep up with, like, Brandon something. I don't know, whatever. He was against Matt Hardy. It was nice seeing Matt Hardy. I hope Matt Hardy leaves WWE and goes into the independent scene. They really ruined the Hardys WWE since they signed them, because they were, like, red hot in the independent scene. Like, they had the broken gimmick. It's just terrible to see, like, what happened to the Hardys in the last 2 years. WWE's completely ruined them. And I knew that guy was going to win because he's just going to let him get over. So, yeah, whatever. Anyways, that's what happened, so I'll move on to the next one. Then we had AJ Styles against that young guy, Kudo. I don't know his name. Yeah, he ends up getting beat up from the Useless Club. And then, yeah, he ends up getting beat up, so that match doesn't happen. And then there ends up a lot of wrestlers come out, like Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre came out, Rey Mysterio, and that other guy, that wannabe superhero guy, comes out. So, yeah, and then it ends up Rey Mysterio wins the match. Then there was a United States match between AJ Styles and that guy. So that happened. AJ Styles against Rey Mysterio. So then that happens. And then Yeah, so Rey Mysterio ends up winning the United States title, which I was happy with because I was getting bored of AJ Styles with the title. So I wasn't really too mad about that. Plus, I like Rey Mysterio. So, yeah, so that happened or so. So yeah, he ends up winning the United States title, which was super cool. Then there was Asuka against Charlotte, which I don't mind this feud, it's pretty good. She ends up winning by the miss or whatever. She spits miss in her face, and then she ends up winning. It's probably gonna be Natalya and Charlotte for the like tag team titles soon. I could see that happening. So that will probably happen. Yeah, then it was that guy Rollins or so. He had some weird animal thing in the bag. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a ferret or what he's talking to. It may end up being nothing or maybe something really creepy. He ends up facing some like jobber. I don't know who this guy was. So that happened. Then we had Kevin Owens against Seth Rollins. Then the Author of Pain came out. They beat up Kevin Owens, but they didn't touch Seth, which was kind of weird because he was making fun of them earlier. So that's how that ended up. And then Seth ended up beating him up. Seth looks like he may be turning into a heel soon because that's what they look like they're doing with him, which would probably make sense at this point. But I don't know if he's going to be with the Author of Pain. I don't know if I'm interested in that idea because I've seen the Authority and stuff like that. It's just, honestly, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to give my opinion with Raw. So my opinion with Raw, I'm going to give it probably 1 out of 10. I was not really impressed with this Raw. It was the same stuff, and it was pretty boring. Like, one of the announcers, he's like a Michael Cole wannabe. He goes, oh, WWE is #1. I'm like, really? Well, then why does Raw have the lowest ratings they've ever had in their history of their show? Yeah, they're real #1, buddy. Like, God, what a mark. Honestly. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm just not interested in the WWE part. There's nothing exciting about it, and there's nothing great about Raw. Like, there's just nothing great about it, honestly. Anyways, thanks for watching my review, and yeah, that's just my opinion. Hey Talk Nation, how is it going? I hope you enjoyed my Raw review. Yeah, I've been asking a lot of people what they think of the WWE product. I think it sucks. That's just my personal opinion. So yeah, anyways, if you want television, pro wrestling reviews, I am going to do AEW. I've been doing that consistently. I just took a break from WWE's product. I took a hiatus because I couldn't stand it, but I am going to consistently do it. With the Raw reviews, I'm probably going to do them on Tuesday afternoons, and then the SmackDown ones I'm probably going to do maybe Friday night or maybe Saturday morning. It's probably going to be between those hours. That's when I'll do it. AEW, I usually do Wednesday night. So, yeah. So that's probably how I'm going to do. I'm also going to be releasing some like movie reviews coming out soon, like with some of the main movies. I'm also doing television shows. So yeah, so if you want to check that out, please subscribe to my channel. If you want to support me, you just hit subscribe on YouTube, and then if you're watching on Facebook Watch, you can just go up to my page and like my page, okay? Anyways, thank you. Peace out, Talk Nation. Bye.